Hi everyone, it is time for a new video, and today is going to be my April TBR. I'm going to pick the books using the TBR jar. So this concept has been completely inspired by Riley Marie. I love her, I've mentioned her before, and I'm going to have her channel linked down below. I did actually do this before, like twice maybe, but it's been a while, and I don't do TBRs, but I keep thinking, first of all, this is fun, and second of all, every month I could do a video at the end of the month trying to catch up on any of the books I haven't read from my TBR. The issue that I always had after filming TBR videos is that I never stuck to them, and so I felt like it was useless. But if I do this, it could create some really fun content. So let's just do this. Okay, I don't remember any of the prompts / challenges at all, so I'm really curious to see. Okay, so the first one is a book by a Muslim author. I have the perfect book for this, which is Furthermore by Tara Mafi. This book is a middle grade fantasy. That is kind of all that I know about it. I absolutely love Tara Mafi. She's one of my absolute favorite authors, and this book, along with Witchwood, are the only two books I haven't read by her. And so officially I have Furthermore on my TBR, which I actually need to read for a vlog that I'm doing soon anyway, so it works perfectly. And then unofficially I might also read Witchwood. I, again, don't have to, but I love this cover, and if I, really love Furthermore and I'm in the mood for more of that, then I'm gonna read this. So let's see what is next. I don't know if I didn't put the paper back in it. Okay, so physical copy. So I think, you know what, I'm just gonna pick Girl Gone Viral by Alicia Rai. I have like a stack of books here that are potential physical books that I can pick, and so yeah, Girl Gone Viral is an adult romance that is the second book in the Modern Love series by Alicia Rai. I have read the first and the third, and I think I have a feeling this might be my favorite out of the series. All I know about it is that there is some kind of a fake dating situation, and that the couple goes viral because of like an interaction they have in public. And I feel like the two main characters are total cinnamon rolls, and the vibe that I have from this, I just think I'm gonna adore this. So time to pick the next one. Fantasy. Okay. I think I have the perfect one for this, and that is Blood and Honey by Shelby Mahurin. I know this series has very mixed opinions, but I kind of love it. This is the sequel to Serpent and Dove, and so this is the second book, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy or what, but I started this book in December, I think, and I read 50 pages, and then like I just had so many plans and videos that I wanted to do in December that I had to put it down. The first book is basically like enemies to lovers, witch plus witch hunter, and marriage of convenience. And I just loved it, and when I started this book, I was having a fucking blast already in the first 50 pages. So let's pick out the next one. We have done 3, so a lot more to go. Okay, so this next one is a book by a Black author. I think the one that I'm gonna pick for this is Legendborn by Tracy Dion. This is a YA urban fantasy, I think, and it is an Arthurian retelling, and I have heard nothing but incredible things about it. And this book follows Bree after her mother's death as she goes to this school, I think. Oh, it's a residential program for bright high schoolers, and then she witnesses a magical attack on the campus, and that's where it all begins. And I just think I'm gonna love this, and I'm really excited. So let's pick out the next one. The papers are like nearly falling out. Oh, okay. So this one is under 200 pages. So I love that, and I think I know which one I want to pick, and that is His Beauty by Jack Harbin. This is a fantasy romance and a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and I've heard amazing things about it. And recently the cover was changed, and I absolutely adore this new cover. And I know it's available on Kindle Unlimited, and I really like Jack Harbin, and I just think I'm gonna love this book, and so I'm super excited. It's about 150 pages, so it's perfect. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books so far. I think I might do 3 more. Okay, so this next one is Sapphic romance. I think the one that I'm going to pick is Seven Devils by Laura Lamb and Elizabeth May. And the only thing that I knew when I got this book is that it's a space opera and it's sapphic, but it actually has a lot more representation than that. It just has a lot of queer characters. I think there's a trans character and an autistic character, and it's just really diverse, and I've heard such amazing things about it. And it's found family, and just I think I'm gonna love it. And I already mentioned I'm working on a sci-fi vlog, so it's perfect yet again, and I'm super excited. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick out 2 more now. Illustrated cover, which basically is a lot of these, but I think the one that I'm gonna pick is Sweet Hand by Angie Peltier. I'm not sure if that's the name, that's the way to pronounce the last name, but I adore this cover, and I don't really know that much about the plot, but I think there's some kind of like a food aspect to it. And I know that Still from the Book Ridgers adored it. I know that Fadwa adored it. And so, you know, people that I really trust loved it. And I think I'm going to love it too. And just the cover is absolutely everything. So I feel like it's fitting that I pick this one for this prompt. So let's pick out the next one. I literally picked like 3 at a time. But I think I'm just going to say the one that was on top, which is Newest Book. That is really hard to say, but actually I do know. I mean, I got an order of books that there were 3 books, so it was like at the same time, but I'm just gonna pick Accidentally Engaged by Farah Heron out of it because this is a book I'm dying to read. It was one of the last books that I got, and I just think it's gonna be amazing. This is some kind of like an arranged engagement slash fake dating and forced proximity, so the 2 of them live in the same building. The hero in this book works for the heroine's dad, and the dad somehow arranges them to get engaged, but there's also like a fake engagement element in it, and I just think it's gonna be amazing. I'm super excited for it. So this is another adult romance that I will be reading. So I think I'm gonna do 1 more, although I always want to keep going. So this is Queer Author of Color. So I think that the one I'm gonna pick is Girls Made of Snow and Glass by Melissa Bashardoust, because this is a book that I'm definitely gonna be reading in the next week or so. I'm super in the mood for it, and it's by a queer author of color, and this book I think is like a Snow White retelling, and it's sapphic. And I don't have it here anymore, but I read Girl Serpent Thorn by Melissa, absolutely adored it, and so I think I'm gonna love this too. She just has such a beautiful fairy tale style of writing, and now I realized that if I'm gonna be doing a vlog at the end of the month to catch up, I shouldn't have really picked books that are for other vlogs. Like, it kind of makes sense, but I feel like I should pick 1 more book. So we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be one that is not for a video. So I'm sorry if the angle changed a little bit. I ran out of space on my card. So the last one is gonna be a standalone. Okay, that is very, very easy, but at the same time, I'm like, where do I even begin? So I finally picked the book, and that is The White Starlight by Nicole Esperance. It only took me like 5 minutes to decide, but I think I'm gonna love this book. I'm not really planning on reading it for any videos, but at the same time I think I'm gonna love it, and I do want to feature it in a video. So I'm super, super excited to read this, and I think it's going to be amazing. I don't really know much about it, but I know that it's magical realism. On the front, it says, with her vividly rendered settings, emotionally complex characters, And sweet and sinister magical realism, L'Esperance may be a promising successor to Alice Hoffman. Don't know who Alice Hoffman is. But it just says, also on the back, it says a spellbinding journey through a world of Nordic fairy tale. And I just think it's going to be super beautiful. I adored the cover and I'm super excited for it. So these are all the books that I'm planning on reading, along with a few of the ebooks, audiobooks that I mentioned. It's a lot, but I think I can do it. Not saying I'm going to read all of them, but I definitely think I could handle the majority. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Tell me if you are excited to see the TBRs again, like monthly, and if you're excited for the vlogs that I might do at the end of the month to read the shit on my TBR. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you made it this far in the video, leave a blue heart emoji down below. I think I should start coming up with some like more random ones, but I never can think of anything. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Have a great day, and I'm gonna see you soon in another video. Bye!